signs of Cancer. My name is Kim, and I'll do your reading for March 2021. This is a general reading, and the energies do change throughout the month according to, your path and your decisions. So come back, subscribe to the channel, and you will get updates throughout the month of March. All right, so we're going to start, Cancer, by calling in your angels and spirit guides, higher self, higher power, sign of Cancer, spirit, if we can get messages for March 2021. I'm going to focus more on oracle cards today and maybe tarot at the end to clarify if we need it, or a small spread. All right, archetype cards. Let's get a few of these for Cancer. Set the tone and the energy for this reading, the prayer. Ooh, the mountain. The prayer and the mountain. All right, guys. So this is really nice. This is a situation in which it felt like you were stuck. It felt like you couldn't succeed in the area that you were really wanting, that you were desiring, or something was stopping your progress. So you made a prayer, a plea, even if it was something that was silent to you. It was a prayer to something that you could be at the peak of your mountain, that this obstacle that faced you, you could show that you're at your peak performance. And those trees, I always think of those as people. So the man there, he looks like he is fiery, light. So he's lit up. He has lots of information, or she, and is like a counselor, a mentor, or somebody who influences a lot of other people. And this is you being very successful at whatever it is that you put out this plea to help you with. So something's going to get accomplished in March, and that's really great. Sometimes we have months that are we're just praying they can go faster. So this is going to be a good month for you. All right. Sometimes the prayer it's a card that comes on. This is always about success, but the prayer sometimes is about what do you pray to, what do you devote most of your time and energy to, and do you need to reconsider it? So that's another way you can look at the prayer. Cancer, you just put it in your timeline. This is the spell casting deck. We're going to get a few cards from it. For Cancer, March. Yeah, it's definitely about your career. And oh, wow. Finding and career, that's beautiful. This is finding not just a job, a career, your life purpose. This is big. So maybe you set out a prayer or an intention that you wanted to do something that was your heart's desire, your soul purpose, your life mission, a big deal. In other words, this is going to come to you and enlighten you about your career, something about it, and it will be very successful, or you will be successful in it. That's probably because it's coming from that heart space. Usually you are successful when you're coming from a good place of wanting something or desiring something. All right, so let's go to the wisdom of the oracle. And we'll get a few cards from here. See if we can get some more information on March 2021 for Cancers. I love Cancer's readings because I have I have more Cancer in me than any other sign other than my Leo. All right, so the Thinker. Okay, let me get another one. Thinker. To be fair, so this is it's like the Justice card. It reminds me of Libra. Let's do another one too. And all that glitters. Okay, one more. And a message in a bottle. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so the Thinker comes out when we're making a strategy for something. And I think it definitely has to do with finding your purpose, finding something that you're wishing about, something externally. It may be your career. You might be looking for answers regarding love too. It just depends on, what, maybe that's what your career is going to be about, is your family life. So you never know how these apply until you put it in your original timeline, yours. And if you want a private reading, I can get more specific. Just look at the description box below. So, strategizing with the number 44, master number. Strategizing. And that is probably, whether you know it or not, if you're here in the here and now, not thinking too much about the past or the future, but being really present and aware of your surroundings, you will find more answers in your surroundings. To be fair is a strategy, either a strategy for court or a strategy to make something balance. And maybe it's this, maybe you having this in your life and this success is going to balance something out. And it might just be, it can be with your mind mentally, or this can really be a court case, which if it shows up and it's interfering a court case, it's always going to be beneficial to you to get that card. All that glitters, okay, so could have a Libra. Then all that glitters is a message about watch out, because all that glitters is not gold. You have to be careful for people that are pretending, that are putting this fake face or fake front on, and it's not who they really truly are. And that might be a warning for that. People wear different masks. People have different things they pretend to be. They don't see this as being you. I actually see this too, this card, in a different way, because every time I see it, I think, oh, gold. So glittery things. So maybe we're just putting on a different show for our career, or putting on a personality trait that we use for certain events or something. And it can have to do with your prosperity. This is message in a bottle. Beautiful card. Really has a lot of symbolic meaning on it. We have the star with the starfish, so a little bit of Aquarius there. I even feel Empress energy when I see the stork, because I think of messages about birthing or birth, messages that are random, maybe messages that might be about your heart's desire, about your career. It's finding out something, an answer, finding an answer that you're seeking. And then the telephone is in the bottle. So it's coming to you. It's out to sea right now, meaning it can be anywhere. So you can get this message from a friend saying something random. It's usually a message that somebody says innocently in front of you, and then you're like, well, that just reminded me of something very important. But that person might not know that they just had that effect on you. So, long story short, this is making a strategy while you're looking and trying to find answers that will come from answered prayers, answered intentions. It's going to make everything fair, or this court case will turn out right. All that glitters, be careful of people with fronts. Be careful about how people are perceiving you, and also know that, yes, prosperity is around you. Message in a bottle, somebody's going to be innocently passing on a message, not really knowing that they are. So let's use some tarot, and let's see what it wants to define for Cancer for March. Whoa, Cancer is stuck. It's looking for something. There's some. All right, so you're going to definitely get clarity. There's something that you're confused about right now. Need to cut something out of your life, maybe. It may be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius it's talking about, maybe talking about that character. But the Queen of Swords has their eye on the target, and they always really get there because they know that there's things in life that we have to offer up in order to make room for what we're really wanting. So if we have to cut some things out of our life, she is perfectly capable of doing that and being just fine. The Ace of Swords coming up is like your victory, because truth will come out to be fair. I think that landed on that card for a specific reason. All right, so we're going to put this, I'm going to put this there because I really think maybe you need to think like the Queen of Swords. That kind of makes more sense, actually. But the Moon, so something you might be confused about near finding and career, and it's something maybe unknown. This can also mean something being hidden from you, but we don't always have to look at the Moon as this scary card. It really might be things that are going to surprise you in a good way when they are known. Might be dealing with a Pisces. King of Wands, what you're going to start. What you're going to start. If you start something, you're going to be very successful in it with the King of Wands, because he sits on his throne. He knows how to rule his kingdom. He knows how to start things. He always finishes what he starts. Very bold, inspirational person, male energy. Then on All That Glitters and Message in a Bottle, we got Three of Pentacles. This could be this career. Okay, so just be careful when you're around other people to make deals with. Like if you sign any contracts or anything like that, make sure it's not all that glitters is not gold. You know what I mean? Make sure that the offer is real. Make sure people aren't lying to you about anything. Do your fact checking for yourself. And also, this message will come to you about this. It can be a very good thing about your career, moving things forward, getting sponsors, getting backing for what you're doing. Yeah, it's all success, though, from here, Cancer. It looks great. Let's get you some tea leaves, and then we'll close out your reading for March. Like I said, come back, and you will get some updates on these. Fox. That's perfect with this because that means shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. August, if somebody needs a month. Broom, new home, new attitude. Kite, a vacation. That might be unknown. That would be nice. Pale, time to get out of a situation. Lily, spiritual love. Kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. And Mice, discord among family or friends. I think this one goes down here with the Thinker card. That's why we're making a strategy. All right, guys. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed your reading. Sending you much love and light. Bye, Cancer.